Do you know what you're capable of? I'm Lisa, Love and Marriage Guide. I am a relationship coach and a marriage and family therapist. And the only thing defeating you are those voices in your head. And you can take control over those. So if you want to be your own life coach and take control over those voices in your head and overcome them and get where you want to go, then here are some things that you can do. So number one, I would start a meditation practice because you need to be able to observe your thoughts. The average person talks to themselves between 200 or 300 words per minute and 1,000 words per minute. That's a lot of talk going on in your head. And a lot of times that can be negative talk and you're working against yourself. So you want to be able to observe those thoughts and decide what you want to do with them. So when you meditate, you can slow yourself down and observe your thoughts. And then when you hear your thoughts, you can decide whether you want that to be the affirmation that you're giving yourself or if you want to change it. For example, I was working on a new exercise regime and I started out doing my exercise and could hear this voice in my head going, "We don't have time for this. We have to do other things." And so I was able to just observe that and just be like, wait a minute, I need to make time for this. And so I substituted that thought with, I make time to take care of myself. And then every time I start to observe that thought coming up again, we don't have time for this, I start to say to myself, I make time to take care of myself. And so I'm reprogramming that thought. So you have to be able to observe your thoughts to do that. And sometimes when you have a thought, like I was doing the exercises more and there's one that I really hate, it's a stretching exercise. And it's very uncomfortable and I'm supposed to hold it for 45 seconds. And I struggle with that. So, in that particular case, if I had just substituted a different thought for that, it would have been bypassing my feelings. And so sometimes when you have a feeling, it needs to be cared for. So my feeling was discomfort and just really, I think, discomfort. So I was able to care for that feeling and just acknowledge it. Okay, this is really uncomfortable for you. This is hard. And just breathe into it and send love to that feeling. And then I could relax into the stretch a little bit more and hold it a little bit longer. So sometimes we need to care for our feelings. So changing our thoughts, caring for our feelings, and show up for yourself. So sometimes it's about those behaviors that we've committed to, and just showing up for ourselves. So if you've committed to going to the gym or you committed to a meditation practice, find that space where you can do it. If there's a particular, like if you're going to do your exercise at the gym, go to the gym, show up at the gym. If your meditation practice is going to take place on your couch or in your bedroom or in a particular room at your work, show up there for yourself and do those behaviors. So those are some ways you can coach yourself in the new year and get where you want to go.